When you own a motorhome, there's a wide variety of places to stay. For instance, waking up alongside an empty beach on a Scottish island has a magic that's hard to describe. It's a very different experience from stopping at a lively site on the fringe of an alpine village that's fully encircled by mountains, or sleeping on a remote roadside verge to cheer the Tour de France cyclists who will be tackling a Pyrenean summit. It would be impossible to catalogue the very dissimilar places where motorhome owners spend their nights. So a warm welcome to Motorhome Travel. A motorhome provides you with the freedom, flexibility and sense of adventure to explore all of Scotland, England, Ireland, Europe and Wales, including the hidden spots. You can choose how best to tour to suit your own pace and requirements. No other holiday offers you as much freedom. There is no need for packing or unpacking every day. No minibar costs. No set times for breakfast, lunch or dinner. And no rules about how long or short a time you stay in one place. Design your own itinerary or just take to the open road and go wherever your heart desires. Stay for as long as you want, and then just leave whenever you feel the next destination calling. For children, travelling in a motorhome is sheer pleasure. There is no cramming into the back seats of a car. Instead, they can all sit around the table in the motorhome and either play games or look out of the big windows at the view. Wake up to the sound of birds and the view of a vast mountain range. Step outside, take a deep breath of mountain or sea air. Relax with the family and eat breakfast in the sunshine, then head out to your chosen destination for a full day of family fun. There is never any rush because you're on the road with your own personal holiday home on wheels.
To be beside the seaside, I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to stroll along the brum, where the brass bands play tiddly-om, pom. So just let me be beside the seaside, then I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside.
Europe is a vast continent with a huge array of landscapes, cultures, food and languages, considered by many to be the ultimate place to tour in a camper van or motorhome. France is a country that loves camper vans and motorhomes. It is perfectly set up for it. You'll have an amazing time. There are aires which are designed camping spots for camper vans and motorhomes, which are often €5 to €10 in the summer. Municipal campsites are plentiful and good value in France. These are run by the local council. They're great for children. August is a very busy holiday month in France. If you are thinking about visiting Europe, then do it. It is one of the best places in the world to explore with a leisure vehicle. Few places in the world offer the diversity of culture, history, food, drink and language that Europe offers. Motorhome parking is mostly municipally provided, but some privately operated tourist attractions and supermarkets have a section of motorhome parking. Normally, signs depicting a motorhome identify the area to be motorhome parking, although the arrangements do vary significantly. Sometimes designated parking areas are shared with cars and can be busy during the day, but empty at night. Motorhome stopovers operate on a first-come, first-served basis, and it is not possible to reserve a space. Stopping is generally limited to 48 hours, unless otherwise stated, as they are designated to be used whilst touring and not for an extended holiday. Always park in designated bays, if provided, and never obstruct the service points. Motorhome stopovers may not have designated spaces, and it is normal to park less than a vehicle width from your neighbours. If the stopover is full, find another one. 10 years ago, motorhomes larger than 6 metres were rare. Now, motorhomes shorter than 6 metres are rare. The result is, a lot of old parking areas are unsuitable for modern motorhomes. People with sub-6 metre motorhomes can take advantage of this, and will find that they can stop on their own in wonderful locations. Anywhere that attracts a lot of motorhomes has had to manage the situation, and a lot of coastal towns have done this by banning motorhomes completely. Towns that have continued to accommodate motorhomes normally allow parking at specified places only, which are often barrier and parking meter controlled. To enjoy the freedom of motorhoming, we recommend that you plan your travels so that you avoid the obvious places. For example, if you want to drive around the French coast, expect to pay at least €5 per night. You can get around this by heading inland each evening. You will no doubt hear horror stories, but don't be put off. Almost everyone camping in Europe would recommend the experience to you personally. Don't be scared of free camping. Free camping is one of the best parts of camping in Europe, and the people very rarely experience any trouble. Stopping at a beautiful beach, lakeside or mountain rest area, and then stopping for a night, a week or even a month is a fantastic experience. Thefts. They almost entirely occur at busy roadside stops in urban areas. Be careful, but be alert, and you should have no problems. Use a bank that doesn't charge for overseas transactions. Most banks will charge you for taking money out when abroad. There are several banks that do not. Motorhopers and campervanners have over 6,000 motorhome stopovers to choose from. And as so many of them are free, it would be possible to tour Europe and never pay for camping or parking. Go motorhoming and campervanning. We have referred to them as motorhome stopovers because overnight parking is normally allowed. Most motorhome stopovers also have a service point for water collection and disposal. and there are some service areas without parking. Motorhome stopovers in rural locations normally offer free overnight parking and may charge €2 to €3 for water. Motorhome stopovers near the sea and at popular tourist destinations normally charge between €5 and €20 for parking, and many charge for water as well. Don't forget to stop. Pull off at one of the many service stations. Relax, have a cup of coffee and stretch your legs, especially if you're on a long journey. Whether you're a first-time explorer or a seasoned expert, have you got everything you need for your overseas holiday?